Hi guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how I make these mini cheesecakes. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram and my TikTok linked below, and without further ado, let's get on with the recipe. So firstly, in a food processor, hopefully a bigger one. I always forget I need a bigger one until I actually need the food processor. So that's why I'm using this very tiny one. But a bigger one would be a lot better and easier, but whatever you have will do. Or if you don't have one at all, you can use a blender, or you can use a plastic bag and something like hard to smash it up with really finely. And you're going to do the same thing to your pecans. Then in a medium-sized bowl, add your graham crackers, your pecans, your cinnamon, and your sugar, and whisk this well together. And then you want to add in your melted butter, and I ended up using more than what the recipe required, so you might have to do that as well. Just make sure it's a wet crumb that forms together when you pack it tightly together. Then I'm using these adorable mini cheesecake tins that I got from Michael's, and I'm going to spray them with some baking spray to prevent my cheesecakes from sticking. And I'm going to add my crust. So I added maybe 2 spoonfuls in total, and I used my hand firstly to go around the edges and stuff like that in the bottom, and then I used a smaller bowl that pretty much fit exactly pretty much inside of the tins to help form it, which helped a lot with getting it packed very tightly inside of the tins. Then you want to bake these in the oven at 350 for around 10 to 15 minutes, and once they're done, set them aside to cool completely. Then you're going to take a very large bowl and add in all of your softened cream cheese and mix this until it's nice and smooth. Now add in your granulated sugar. Now add in your sour cream. And now you want to add in your vanilla extract or vanilla bean paste. I'm using paste because I just feel like paste now elevates the recipes. I only use this because I didn't have vanilla extract and I didn't feel like going out to the store, and it was a beautiful kind of mistake really, because I probably would have never changed it unless the recipe called for it, because I like following recipes to the T pretty much. But vanilla bean is definitely a great substitution for vanilla extract. It just elevates the recipe so much more in my opinion, but it's optional since I know it's a little bit more expensive than vanilla extract. And then you want to mix in your eggs one by one and make sure this is well incorporated, and make sure you are scraping the sides at the bottom of the bowl. And then you're going to add in your flour. I'm using cornstarch because I literally had no idea I ran out of flour until I looked down my cabinet and realized there wasn't any. And I freaked out kind of because I'm like, I do not want to go to the store. But I just looked up a substitution online for flour in cheesecake recipes, and they said cornstarch should do the trick, which it did. So if you don't have flour, you can use cornstarch. Then you're going to add in your cheesecake filling to your little tins, and you also want to cover the bottom of your tins with foil because we're going to put these in a water bath like I do with pretty much all my cheesecakes, just to help prevent cracking. Okay, so once your tins are in their water bath, you want to put them in the oven at 350 to cook for 20 minutes. Then you want to turn the heat down to 300 and cook for 40 minutes, then turn the heat completely off and let them sit in there for an hour. Then take them out of the oven and let them cool completely to room temperature before placing them in the fridge, either overnight or for at least 6 hours. And as you can see, my cheesecakes ended up cracking, and I'm assuming it's because I ended up having to open the oven because I made some even minier ones because I had a lot of excess batter over it and I didn't have enough tins, so I had to use cupcake molds. and I had to take them out before these ones were ready, so I had to ended up opening the oven, which I think maybe messed these up a little bit, but as they cooled they kind of formed back together. I don't know, which I was happy with because I don't like the way cracking looks. It looks very creepy and weird to me. I know that may sound weird, but I hated the way it looked. I couldn't look at it for too long because it was weirding me out. I don't know if that's weird or not, but I can't be the only one. But anyways, I am now decorating my completely cooled and set cheesecakes with this whipped cream frosting that I use in my strawberry shortcake recipe. So I'll link that below if you guys want to use this whipped cream frosting because it's the best I've tried so far. So I'm just using a little star tip to do some cute little dollops. And my last video I made a amazing berry chantilly cake, and I had left over of the berry kind of jam that I made, so I used that on top of these, and along with like some fresh strawberries, which was very cute and delicious. And these are the finished cheesecakes. Cheesecakes can be a little bit scary to make because you know how long it takes. It's really not much. It just has a lot of sitting pretty much to do. But I highly recommend you guys make a cheesecake, if not once in your lifetime, because I mean it's not hard. It really isn't. It just may seem a little bit scary because of how long it takes to make. But I promise you it's easy, and it's also very delicious. Can be a little expensive depending on how much you're making because cream cheese is actually more expensive than you think. Yes, but I think it's worth it. They taste very good. They definitely would quicker than I thought they would. I think everybody in my family loves them. They were very delicious, and I highly recommend. I got this recipe from Preppy Kitchen. His recipe will be in the description. I've used most of his recipes before, and they never fail, so I highly recommend. But yeah, that comes to the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next week with a new video.